and you still wanted to make it work, even though he didn't want you anymore. He did not only just scam you, he scammed your parents, your sister, your friends, co workers, and you still wanted to make it work. Arch, Archie, wanyana, Arch, Pata, Pata. Yan amukela kwinkqubo yami ngokuthi abakadade ngokuthi abakagogo ngokuthi abaka-anti ngokuthi abakasisi. I am Sims and it's at the right Sims on Instagram, so please follow your sister. I also promote businesses and YouTube channels. I'm sorry, Kamukhala, to get more traffic your way. And today's video is brought to you by Ziza Acha. I love iacha. I eat iacha with literally everything. If I can get acha on it, I am on it. Z is a runner and she's trying to help you get into the acha business, okay? She will go get the acha for you for a 200 Rand running fee, okay? All the prices are here on the screen, but if you want more information, I will leave her number in the description box down below. Guys, i-acha ne-7 course, i-acha ne-braai, i-acha nokudla kwakho kwe-Christmas, i-acha nokudla kwakho kwe-Happy New Year. Yo, nali acha. So today we are talking about the Danish deception. I didn't know that you guys would be interested in it because it's not local. But after I saw some comments and you guys were like, Sims, let's break it down. I watched it all. So I've got it for you. So beautiful Onyeka is 31 years old. She's looking for love. She's got a big heart. Her heart is a pizza. She's got a slice for everyone. Shapu Onyeka Mamela. She was even a contestant on The Bachelor, right? She's on a holiday and she meets Martin, who is allegedly from Denmark and is Danish royalty. Mamela, this man smells like Ibrut. Yangizwa? Yeah. He allegedly tells Onyeka Khore, Mamela, I love you. No, you're lying. Onyeka fell in love with you. You fell in love with Onyeka's wallet. He tells Onyeka, I'm in love with you. I see my love with you. He wines and dines Onyeka in the beginning. Takes her on a trip to Monaco. And you know how expensive Monaco is. He is taking her to the hotels, taking her on excursions. It's not trips, excursions. Mamela, gifts, lavish. She is swooned. She is wounded. She is in it. She can see the little Beyoncés and the little Solanges that they are going to create because obviously their babies are going to be of two races. Hi, Shana. They get engaged. Like Onyeka is just Mamela. Ola. She thinks she's that thing on top of the cake. Nah. Tell me why this man, again, he's a wealthy businessman. And then he's royalty from Denmark. Tell me why this man now all of a sudden starts having money problems, financial difficulties, you know? No, he is not broke. He is temporarily disparaged. Angie Mutaka. It's okay. He first borrows $6,000 from Onyeka because why? The apartments need fixing and his money is tied up. Onyeka, boo, I'm $6,000. Next thing, he needs $3,000 in nani. Onyeka, boom, gives him $3,000. Chigi, the IRS is like SARSPAT for overseas. The IRS have frozen his money, about $300,000. Therefore, he cannot access any funds. Yana, Tinder swindler, like broke. Akiri Onyeka, that's my man, and I'm going to stand by him. He's a good man, Savannah. Nanya Onyeka, boo, gives him $3,000. Shortly after that, he needs $15,000. Onyeka, what? She's a beautiful Onyinye. Gives $15,000. Now, in between this giving of money, they are still going on trips. Funded by who, you ask? Onyeka. She is now paying for the trips using her credit cards. She starts get guys, you telling me you dated this person, got engaged to this person, got married to this person. Tell me who paid for the wedding? Yes, Onyeka and her family now. Eh now. She's a Nigerian baby girl. She even took this man to Nigeria. The family, the friends, everyone fell in love with Martin. Okay? Everyone fell in love with Martin. Martin only saw dollar signs. He said, I get a $10,000, yeah? I get a $15,000, yeah? I get a $3,000, yeah? He saw dollar signs. They saw a good generation building. I guess they were going to give them little Beyonce's and Solanges. And then the family was like, come, Martin. Guys, let's be honest. Do you think that if Martin was of a brown skin of Nigeria, they would have let it get this far? Even going as far as paying for the wedding? They wouldn't. But because blonde hair, blue eyes, yeah, Bo. I guess then Onyeka starts realizing, no, man, this is a scheme that Todd set up to come here to the bullshit. Okay? This man, Kunini, no. Then she finds out, actually, your man has a serious and severe gambling addiction. This is why he is going through money like us eating hot wings after a hangover. He's a gambling addict. It gets worse. She also discovers that this man has been borrowing money from her friends in her circle. She has found out that this man has borrowed money from her parents. Even the parents have been borrowing him money. Even the little sister of Onyeka has borrowed Martin about $3,000. It gets worse. A friend of Onyeka has borrowed this man about $200,000 for the crypto in the kryptonite of the cryptopsises. And then Onyeka is asking, why didn't you guys tell me? Because they never told her. They never told her, okay? And then that one said, I didn't tell you because you are Nigerians now and you are known for scamming. Can you imagine? So they were like, we thought you were in on the scheme. She said, what? Oh, Sana, but don't ever think that she's about to give up on her man. No. What about the little Beyonces that must happen? Oh, she would confront him. He would apologize. And she would thank him for apologizing. She would thank him for being honest with her. And then what? They go on a trip. Funded by who? Onyeka. When they come back from the trip, Onyeka discovers that there's a gambling app on his phone. Even after he promised that he would not gamble anymore, and he is now a member of Gamblers Anonymous. They talk about it. She finds the app. She gets upset. They go on a trip. No, I'm angry, but I need to see the beach with my money because you are broke. They go on a trip. Okay? They come back from the other trip because nothing will stop her from posting her and her man and their great relationship. Nah. She finds out that no, the money is non-existent. In fact, she takes his bank card, she goes to the ATM, and all this man has to his name is what? 34 cents. This man apologizes. She thanks him for being honest. What happens? Another trip. Yes! Yeah! They have to go on they have to. They should go on a trip. She deserves it. Another trip. Yes. They go. They come back. This man is like, he sees now that he is really backed up against the wall because he's got no one else to borrow money from. His scheme has been uncovered. Onyeka is tired. of the lies and the BS, but not tired enough to walk away, right? This man finally is like, you know what? I want out. I want to go back to Denmark. I want to restart my life. Onyeka is like, we can work on it. He says, no. In fact, I want a divorce. Onyeka says, I want my money back. I want my money back. Maybe do you want us to go on another trip? We can fix things. He says no. He is tired. Him. The nerve and the audacity of him. He's tired. He's had enough. He leaves her. The only way that she got out of this relationship was because he left her. Mm-hmm. Sana, this man, by the time he left, over $360,000. My dear, just put that in South African currency. And then put that in Nigerian currency. He vone my bikini Yoshineke so go of Lagos. Please, man. Onyeka. I can't even judge you because I wouldn't even say my South African sisters wouldn't because we've seen that they did and they could and they can and they will even leave 75 missed calls on your phone. We know it. We've done it. So Onyeka, we can't judge you. But now you coming here with the 27-part story. And then when people say, my sister, look inside, you say, it's not me. They say, sister, look inside. You say, sister, please. Now you're on YouTube. And we in the comment section will tell you, look in, but you will tell us no. So, Onyeka, 1 second. Hey!